Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our sinister playthrough of Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. I'm your host Craig Stern. When we last left off, we had just conquered Fort Rigwald and had freed Tana from the evil and disgustingly flabby Geb, who sounded like a New Yorker for some reason, because I spontaneously decided to voice him that way. And now we continue on to Chapter 10, Turning Traitor. I wonder who that refers to. Ooh. It's another random monster battle. We didn't take the bait last time. I could go and fight that one now. What I think I'm going to do, folks, is I know I said I would be pursuing a one battle, one time policy, but I have to make an exception for Tana and Amelia because they start the game so low level that they are almost completely useless if you don't go to the Tower of Valni with them. So if you will excuse me, I'm going to head over there, level them up a little bit, and then we will return in just a moment. See you in a second. Hello folks, welcome back. We've just made a foray into the Tower of Valni. Amelia is still a recruit, but not for much longer. She managed to get from level 1 to level 10 in a single battle. Very exciting stuff. Tana also is way better now. Just like that guy in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, she got better. A former lance instructor to Ephraim, Grotto's General Duessel often came to Renee as an emissary of his empire. Despite their stations, the two men shared similar dispositions and a warm relationship. Why has Grotto started this war? What is the miasma of evil emanating from the country? Ephraim believes that Duessel can answer these questions. It is this belief that propels Ephraim forward into Grotto territory, toward a peninsula that doesn't appear to actually lead anywhere useful. Okay. Well, I guess he has his reasons, and here we go, Chapter 10, Turning Traitor. Please wait, Prince Ephraim, I have a message from Frelia. There's been an uprising in Carchino. Pablo is leading a force of renegade Grotto supporters in rebellion. In Carchino? Any word of Irika? Is my sister safe? The last word we received had Princess Irika heading to assist Prince Ines. We've not heard from her since. Blast. I sent Irika to Rouston thinking it would be the safest mission. If I could, I'd pull out of here now and go look for her, but... Prince Ephraim. I know, I mustn't let my emotions dictate my actions. If Carchino has allied itself with Grotto, then defeating Grotto is our best bet. We proceed as planned. Tell them that. Understood. Be careful, Irika. Whoa, what was that? What? Was that an earthquake? I think it's passed. Prince Ephraim. I'm fine, there's nothing to worry about. I was surprised, that's all. You're not shaken in the slightest, are you? Actually, it surprised me as well. I'd heard that tremors such as those were commonplace in Grotto. Apparently, they are usually weak and cause little, if any, damage. Now that you mention it, I remember a little while back, when I was first in Grotto, Irika and I were startled by a tremor just like that one. Leon said he had grown used to them, and he just laughed. Oh, so Grotto's California. Good to know. We don't have any time to tend to injuries just now. We must press forward. We must see to the capital. I do not understand. Why this course of action? What is the Emperor thinking? General Duessel? Is that you, Selena? Are you to be assisting me in this duty? Yes. Frelia's army will be coming soon from the north. We're just waiting for the order to engage them. Prince Ephraim leads the enemy forces, doesn't he? That is correct. Prince Ephraim of Renee. Bah. Renee is our enemy. General, please give the order to attack. No. Order all units to hold. Do not initiate the attack. I want to speak with Ephraim first. So it's true. You plan to betray the Empire and ally yourself with the enemy. What? General Duessel, you stand accused of treason of the highest order. Lay down your weapons and follow my commands. If you fail to do so, if you resist in any way, I will execute you on the spot. This is nonsense! Who is behind this madness? These are His Majesty's orders. The Emperor has anticipated your treachery. Prepare yourself. Impossible. His Majesty? Cormag, you and I will bring that traitor down. Go around that fort to the southeast and drive into them from the sea. We're fighting General Duessel? But he's one of the cornerstones of the Empire. How could... He's been like a father to you and to my brother. Do you truly mean to kill him? If that is what my Emperor commands, then yes, without hesitation. Cormag, if you are a true knight of Grotto, you will do the same. Prince Ephraim, the Imperial Grotto army is before us. I know, but something's odd. They're chasing someone down. Is that a deserter? Wait, that's... Duessel? Prince Ephraim, your orders. We rescue Duessel. Ride! I'm ready to fight now! This armor used to be too heavy for me to wear. But now it's no problem. I've come a long way. That's right, I'm a real soldier now. But I'm not about to stop. I'm just getting started. Wow. Alright, so we have the option of either turning her into a knight or a cavalier. Fact is, we have more than enough cavaliers, but we have no useful knights. Amelia makes an awesome knight, so that is what we are going to do. Amelia is going to turn from a schoolgirl into a gigantic armored juggernaut. Oh, yes. As you can see, her stats aren't quite so heinous anymore. She can actually go toe-to-toe with my own characters. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like... Well, we can bring one more person. I guess we might as well bring... Who should we bring? Maybe... I don't know, how is Seth? He's still pretty darn good for this point in the game. I might bring him along just in case I need him. Yeah, Vanessa's way too weak. Or maybe Mulder. I could probably use a second healer. Yeah, I'll bring Mulder. And what I'll do is I'll give him a healing staff, because he doesn't have any. Take, please. Oh, that's all we have? We have no more heal staffs, huh? Alright. Never mind, I guess we will not be bringing Mulder. I suppose we will just have to make do with one fewer unit than we can possibly bring. Or... nah, whatever. I'm bringing Seth. It's official. This is happening. Alright. We don't have a whole lot of time in this battle, folks. This is a very time-sensitive mission. Because... Duessel will be getting attacked. And if he dies, well, that's bad news. You lose the battle, and on top of that, I mean, Duessel is a really good character, so you really don't want to lose him anyway. So let's see, where can these guys move? Attack there, attack there. Yeah, okay. Luke, why don't you head over here? Let's see, is there anything I really need to worry about? I guess not. There are these guys in the bottom right, so I really don't want to fly down there with Tana. But I might be able to do something useful if I swing her around the top here. Seth, why don't you come down over here? Artur, you come over here. Mamie, come over here. And Calm, you come over here. And that is it for this turn. What's this? They've only just begun. What a disappointment. I so wanted to witness the comedy of two generals hacking away at each other. Walter, what do you want? Ah, Selena, you're to return to the capital immediately. Duessel is no longer your concern. His Majesty has declared you untrustworthy. I've been sent to relieve you of command. What? You've proven yourself incapable of dealing with a single old man. I tell you, having to clean up your mess makes things difficult for me, Selena. Now then, bet on. Yes, sir. I'm leaving. I can't leave poor Irika sad and lonely in Carcino. You're in command here for the duration of this conflict. I'll take care of things. What do you think you're doing? I am here at His Majesty's bidding, and... Did you not hear me? His Majesty's bidding has changed. You, Selena, are not to be trusted. These are His Majesty's words. You share the same sentiments as Duessel. You could turn traitor just as he has. You should feel honored. He could have ordered me to kill you where you stand. That's absurd. His Majesty, he knows I am trustworthy. Then return to the capital and sort it out. Go and ask your beloved master whether I speak the truth. What are you going to do, Selena? I will return to the capital. I know better than to trust your word. I will speak with the Emperor himself. Stupid woman. If Grotto wins too easily, there'll be no more bloodshed. We must do what we can to extend the fun. I believe it's time for me to return to my darling Irika. It wouldn't do for Glenn to arrive before me, would it? Take care of things here before I return to you, understood? Of course. Treachery and double dealing within the generalship of Grotto. Meanwhile, look at Amelia. She's already turned into, like, a stone-cold badass. All it took was one battle of carefully shepherding her, mowing through a bunch of zombies, and already... Whoa, loot! Critical fireball! Down he goes in flames! Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No real experience out of it, but, that was worth it. Just for the thrill of watching that guy explode. What are those ships? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know what those are. Those are kind of like ballistae, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, in that case, I do have to be careful, because these... Yeah, look at that. These guys can shoot really far, which means Tana will be kind of screwed if she gets into range of those things too quickly. Alright. Let's see what I can do to deal with this. First things first, Franz. Go forth and sword your way through this guy. Sword it out, as it were. Sword it out. Kill me! Let's see. Loot. Why don't you kill this axe wielder over here? Using fire. Very good, very good. That is what I like to see. Amelia, you were just a little... In fact, is everyone too slow? Ah! For the love of... Okay. This is what we're doing. I'm gonna rescue loot. Can't believe I almost killed loot like that. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do a quick save state. Just before anything too heinously awful happens. Amelia, you take the lead here, because you have crazy good defense. Oh, interesting. I can take loot from Tana and drop her. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even know I could do that. Man, this game is the coolest, isn't it? There's just so much cool stuff in this game. Makes me proud to be, I don't know. I don't know if there's a good thing that I can say that it makes me proud to be. Right, so the stereotype is like proud to be an American, right? But Americans didn't make this game, the Japanese made it. If I were Japanese, this would make me proud to be Japanese. Tell me, brother, what should I do? And there's Cormac talking to himself. So very glad that we got to see that. Amelia's like, did you say something? Did you just tap me on the shoulder? I thought I felt something. Yeah, Amelia already has just absurdly good defense. I mean, I suppose she did gain like 9 levels while you guys weren't looking in the Tower of Valni, but still, considering how useless she was just one battle ago, it's a pretty stunning transformation. And I think it's a pretty good indication of just how awesome Amelia is because of that crazy stat growth that she gets. Alright, I'm going to do another save state because I want to make sure... Okay, you know what? I think Tana will be safe to visit this village. Hopefully. Although, there is that other bowman right there. Maybe I should hold off until I'm sure I can take that guy out. Artur, I want you to kill this swordsman, and then Amelia, it will be up to you to take out that bowman, so that Tana is clear to visit the village. Can you do it, Amelia? Yes, you can. Go to it. God, I just love the character animations in this. I think it's so cool how, like, the front part of her breastplate comes off and becomes a shield when she attacks. That is just some really impressive and really creative character design on their part, I think. Alright. Tana, go to it. This area of the ocean is often blanketed in a thick fog. I toiled under it myself for many hard years when I was still sailing. We always made sure we had torches and the like ready. Oh, yes, and there's this. This torch staff shines just as bright as any normal torch. Of course, if nobody you know can use it, it's just so much extra baggage. Will you take it? Oh, go ahead. I'm planning on resting my old bones here for good. My sailing days are done. Got a torch. And that is no regular torch, folks. That is a torch staff. Which is pretty handy. We can give that to Natasha. She will do magical things with it. Literally. Oh, good. Loot. You take out this other guy here. And we will continue our relentless advance on our way to save General Duessel. Prince of Frime, do me a favor and lance this guy for... Oh, wait a minute. He has a Lance Reaver. That's bad. We want to send in Ross. Ah, almost didn't catch that. Lance Reavers are just like Axe Reavers, except that they work on lances. And as you can see, they are weak to axes. Which is pretty much the opposite of what you expect from a sword. But that's just man, I can't talk. That's just the way the Reavers work in this game. I'm starting to question, frankly, whether I'm even going to need to make use. Yeah, let's do this. I'm starting to question whether I'm even going to need to make use of Seth. I think I might be able to bypass that entirely. Because things are going awfully well so far. Okay, that's a pretty decent level up. Seriously, any level up where someone gains speed is a good level up. That is my philosophy. Nami, why don't you take this fool down? No more lance reaving for you, buddy. Oh, nice. Seth, why don't you hang out back here? I don't think we'll be needing you. Natasha, go heal loot. Fantastic, fantastic. And Prince of Frime, we will stick you over here. Actually, yeah, let me make sure. This guy, just an iron sword. Nothing to worry about. We will stick you here. You are equipped with a steel lance. Nothing to be concerned about whatsoever. And Calm, why don't you head on over here? Join us at the front lines, why don't you? And Franz, once again, outclassing pretty much everyone he comes across. Man, that soldier is terrible. Choosing to go after Calm. A very curious choice, considering that it had the option to attack Tana. You would think it would have attacked Tana. That's all I'm saying. Like, Tana is, like, seriously, seriously weak to arrows. It's a strange choice. Commander Cormag. I know what I must do. I'm a sworn knight of Grotto, and I have a duty to fulfill. Let's start by putting an end to that Freelian army. Move out. I guess that was there just to explain why he took so long to actually do anything. Although, you know, I have to say, there are like plenty of occasions in this game, and I'm going to do another quick save state. There are plenty of occasions in this game where enemies just sit there for a few turns and don't actually do anything. So I don't think they really needed to do that. Maybe it's just a little bit of extra character development for our benefit. I'm not really sure. Hard to say. Ross, can you kill this guy? Ooh, unlikely. He has a terrible hit percentage. That always happens when I try to have Ross attack someone with a sword. It's pretty predictable at this point. I don't even know why I bothered checking. Okay, you head there. Namie, why don't you take this guy out? Well, actually, no. Yes. Sorry, folks, I'm indecisive. I was going to have Amelia take him up, then I was like, oh wait, I already moved Amelia. So, nothing doing. Franz could use a little healing. Let's see if we can get Natasha up here to help him out. You probably can't tell, but Natasha is like 1 or 2 levels higher now. She is a healer, and as such, she levels up very, very slowly. Prince Ephraim, why don't you head over here? Because you can take out a bunch of guys pretty much all on your own. I don't need to worry about you at all, sir. You head over here. Oh, and Seth, why don't you just come over here and guard Natasha or something? Oh, right, and Tana. Almost forgot about you. Why don't we send you down here? Very good. Thing is, it is super, super unlikely that General Duessel will actually die at any point in this battle. He is a super badass. Like, really, really good. Not even kidding. He's kind of like Seth, actually. He, just in terms of, like, he just deals tons of damage when he attacks, he has great defense, tons of hit points. It's basically like having your own personal boss. One thing I think is kind of cool about this game is the fact that there can be like multiple computer AIs. One that's hostile to you, one that's sort of neutral. And then there you are, sort of in the middle of it all. And what is this? Oh, it's an armory and a vendor. We don't actually need to visit the armory or the vendor, but it's good to know that those are there. Alright, Amelia, why don't you get us started on this guy here? I'm telling you, man, she is a juggernaut. If I were super immature, I'd make a joke about that. I'd say, she's a jugger-not. But I'm not 5 years old, so I'm not going to make that joke. Despite the fact that I just made that joke. Oh, loot leveled up, look at that. How exciting. Man, her magic is just crazy. She is a fireballing machine. That's what she is. Okay. Let's see. Ross, why don't you head over here, in case we end up having to deal with any lance wielders from over on this side. Princess Tana. You know what you'd be good at? I'll tell you what you'd be good at. You would be good at nailing this sword wielder here. But first, let's do a quick save state. Because if she kills this guy and this axe wielder rushes her, I would prefer to ensure that nothing bad happens. If that makes any sense. Very good. Having flying characters is super great, let me tell you. It is pretty much the coolest. Oh, Prince Ephraim's in a good spot to do something. How about you kill this guy? What do you think of that? Natasha, you head over here. Franz, you head over here. Make sure you've got a nice little lance equipped. There you go. And Seth, you just kind of tag along. Man, that poor AI-controlled anonymous soldier. He is going to bite it. You know that's what's going to happen. It's pretty much inevitable. Whoa! Calm does his blender impression, spinning around a bunch of times and slashing that guy to death. Pretty impressive. I think you'll agree. Whoa! And Amelia follows it up with a crit of her own. A crazy hit, bringing that guy from full hit points down to 0. And down goes that poor anonymous soldier. Well, here come the Wyvern Knights. This is going to be very unpleasant. Luckily, I believe it's possible to recruit Cormag. I hope it's possible to recruit Cormag. If it isn't possible to recruit Cormag, things are going to get really messy here in just a second. Oh, this guy needs to get out of the way, like, pronto. He is cramping my style. Why don't you get us started, Amelia? A little lance through the abdomen. Ought to set us up nicely. And a level up for Amelia. She's now level 3. Some very impressive stats there for a level 3 character. I think you'll agree. Who do we want to follow up with this? I suppose Franz is our best bet here. Nice attack there, Franz. And let's see. Well, before we do anything else, we have to talk to Duessel. Get him on our side. Duessel! Is that you, Prince Ephraim? Why were those grotto men after you? What's going on? Wait, we can talk later. Let's get you to safety first. Come with us, Duessel. Duessel? I am General Duessel, the Obsidian of the Imperial Three. This name and my service to His Majesty have been my life's blood. As of this moment, it is all gone. I've no reason to continue. Duessel, enough of this rubbish. You are my mentor. I will not let you die. Prince Ephraim, I know about the Emperor's madness. How will your death serve Grotto? Who will it help? What of your country, its people, its future? You will live, Duessel. As a traitor, in disgrace. I know that for a man such as you, this is more agonizing than death. But you will live nonetheless. You will live for something more important. I understand. This old fool's life is yours. And there we go, folks. Duessel is now ours to command. So, I believe I was mentioning before that Duessel is a mega badass. I wasn't kidding. He is. He is super, super awesome. Okay, I need to do something to take care of these wyvern knights before they rip my men to shreds. These guys, because they can fly, it's kind of unfortunate. Because they can fly, they can essentially get around all of my defenses, right? They can just fly around all my guys, which means that everyone who's not on the front line is at risk as long as these guys are alive. So, good job there, Ross. That's definitely going to help. We should probably also have Nami take out the second of these guys. As you can see that by that little flashing bow, just like Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Knights, I should say, are really, really weak to bow and arrow. They just take tons of damage from it. Down goes the second Wyvern Knight. Nami levels up. Very good, very good. Ooh, a good level up there, too. Very impressive. And her weapon level increased. Very nice. So, Natasha, you get around here. We need you to heal Calm here. We simply don't want him dying. That simply wouldn't do. And Cormag, that's going to be a problem. There's not really a whole lot I can do to prevent him from attacking my men. I suppose the best I could do is just move Calm around. Eesh. Not good. Not good! Well, we'll just move Calm over here, and hopefully that's enough to keep Cormag from slaughtering my guys. Cormag is pretty good. You can, again, if he doesn't die in this battle, you can recruit him later in the game. To be totally honest with you, to be totally frank. Oh look, I'm gonna buy some heal stabs, don't mind me. I didn't end up using him, honestly. I had all these other characters that I really liked, and Tana is just so good that I almost didn't mind that I didn't have room for Cormag to really do much. So, if he ends up killing himself by attacking my characters, I mean, that would kinda suck, but it won't be the end of the world. There are worse things that could happen. Seth, you hang out there. And Tana... maybe she can talk to Cormag. Oh, she can! Oh, that's really useful. The only problem is, I don't know if that guy's gonna be able to kill her. Yeah, he probably will. Well, let's see. I'm going to do another save state. Let's see if Cormag kills himself in this coming turn. If he doesn't, then I'll have Tana go over and talk to him. If he does, then I'll see if I can maybe get her to talk to him without her getting killed. And down goes the soldier. Not... well, I guess he did make a slight dent in Franz, but not much of one. Not one really worth talking about. Lute is like, what is that shirt? That is so 1920s, with the red stripes and the white stripes. I am not impressed. I'm going to burn your shirt, sir. And that's what happened. His shirt was burnt, and him along with it. Oh, there goes... oh. Woohoo! Okay, Cormag, jeez, man. Almost killed Nami there. That would have been really bad. And Natasha levels up after getting shot by a ship ballista. That was probably the funniest level up I've seen since this video began. Possibly this entire playthrough. Oh, that's nice. The AI is now hiding behind my units. Thanks a lot. That's really brave of you. Okay, well, thank God Nami dodged that attack. Tana, I'm now going to have you talk to Cormag, and maybe he will join us. That would be awesome. Normally, I don't get him till way later in the game. Wait! Please stop fighting. I'm sure we can reach an agreement if we just talk. You are... My name is Tana. You're from Grotto, aren't you? Why are you fighting against General Duessel? That's none of your... Do you hate him? Do I hate him? This isn't some petty schoolyard squabble, girl. I'm a soldier of the Empire, and I have my orders. I've been sent to punish a traitor, and that's what I aim to do. Are you telling me that General Duessel is a traitor? Don't you know him? Do you think that's really true? What I think isn't at question. Faith does not dictate my actions. I have my orders. Ephraim trusts your General Duessel. He's given him the benefit of the doubt. Have you chosen not to believe the reasons for his actions? Get out of my way! I'll waste no more time with this duel of words. Wait, please. Protect General Duessel. It would be tragic if he died before his motives became clear. Move, please. If you won't get out of my way, I'll have to move you by force. Very well, if you must. But in exchange, I'm asking you to believe General Duessel. You're an odd bird. To think I'd lose a fight not to a man's sword, but to a woman's words. What? You win. I will protect General Duessel. But I plan on sorting this whole mess out with the General himself. Do you mean that? I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but I think this is what my brother would have done. Awesome! We now have Cormag, and way earlier in the game than I usually get him, I might add. As you can see, he has pretty good stats. Like, he's a pretty sweet character. So, but he's actually slightly lower level than the rest of my guys, strangely enough. Let's see if I can have him nail this ship. Ooh, yes I can. Do it, Cormag. Do it for Frelia! Or Tana, or whatever it is that motivates you, I can't really tell. Artur? Nail this guy for me, will you? Artur's like, not even concerned. It's like, 36% chance. Yep, I just dodged that. That's cool. I'm gonna kill you now. And he is now a level 12 monk. Keeping pace with loot. Still not quite as high in terms of magic power, but awfully good. No good. What? This. Huh? I found it. I can't use it yet. Goodbye. Ooh, we got a hero crest. Nice. That was a very strange exchange of dialogue, but you know what are awesome? Hero crests, that's what. I am not going to complain. You know, folks, I think it's entirely possible I might be able to head down here and crush this entire little outpost here before I run out of time. Let's give it a shot, shall we?